President Muhammadu's Buhari administration in Nigeria?
Whose administration?
President Muhammadu's Buhari administration.
I don't want to talk about Muhammad Buhari's administration at all. I think it's best for my sanity to avoid that overall question. I can take bits and pieces of Nigeria's present predicament, but I think for one sense of balance, one should just forget the existence of the Buhari administration.
So guys, we've heard from Professor Wole Soyinka. He doesn't want to talk about Buhari. He doesn't even want to think about his existence because he wants to maintain his sanity, and which is true. We all know that this country administration was elected since 2015, and in 2019, they were re-elected to serve until 2023. This present administration is led by President Muhammadu Buhari and Professor Yemi Osinbajo and the vice president as the vice president. When this administration was campaigning before they were elected, this administration promised a lot of Nigerians comfort and good life. But as they assumed office after they have convinced us to vote for them, they changed. They forgot that they told us that price of petroleum would be sold for 15 naira. Now petroleum is being sold for 162 naira. They told us that they will conquer Boko Haram. Now Boko Haram has even become worse, killing innocent people every day in the north. They promised us they will tackle insecurities. Now you can personally check the headlines in a day and count the numbers of people bandits have attacked, and also those who have been kidnapped. Well, I could still remember back then the likes of Professor Wole Soyinka were the one who confidently asked people to support Buhari because he will take us to the promised land. Soyinka was one of the people back then, or backbones of the present administration. He fully endorsed him, but now he's switching sides. Recently, Nobel laureate Professor Wole Soyinka said that talking about the Buhari is not good for his sanity. When he was interviewed by Kaftan TV, the Nobel laureate further disclosed that it's good for us just to imagine that this present administration never existed. Imagine such a bad word that is coming from someone who fully advised people to vote for this administration in 2015. What Wole Soyinka said actually got a lot of Nigerians upset. They felt he wasn't supposed to be complaining since he was one of those who asked the youth to vote for him back then. This made the youth said that Professor Wole Soyinka shouldn't discuss anything with the citizens again because discussing this regime is not good for her sanity, just like it's not good for Wole Soyinka sanity. Okay. And a lot of people are reacting to this. Honestly, my goodness, it's tiring. No, honestly, it is really tiring. The name is harmful to one's health. Buhari's name is harmful to one's health. In other words, he has given up on his president. Buhari is the worst catastrophe to befall Nigeria. Well, frustrated professor. But in 2015, the sanity was okay. It was good to discuss. Of course, the man never show himself now. Read the full interview. He celebrated the great works by PMB on the railway. So why say it's not good to discuss that, because it will affect one's sanity? But talking ill about Jonathan and his regime was good for your mental state, right? You go soon go mad. The white bushy hair don't they already they cause something else. Well, it is true what Wole Soyinka said. People have a different opinions. In other words, the man is not worth it. You can't say it loud. You can enjoy Buhari train, but you can enjoy Buhari train. Okay, then don't break. Well, that makes two of us, sir. In other words, the name Buhari fit give person madness. Now wow, I thought I was the only one. I beg Olopa, make I adjust my trouser. Now Buhari regime, now we deal, Baba. Yeah, look away. You are still far from the truth. Absolutely, Professor. Some people are saying that yes, what he said is the right thing. What they are expecting. One thing people just always talk about. And that's why you see that a lot of people are just so fanatical in supporting anybody. Once you support people, even when the person is not doing the right thing, you want to die there. Most, if the person does not do, you move on. And I don't know why people are holding, because people are holding these people, they are holding them responsible. Because in 2019, this man came out. I think that was, yes, 2019. I could remember Professor Wole said that it beats his imagination that Buhari could win again. That because there was nothing to impress people to vote for him. And a lot of people say, oh no, we didn't vote for him, they rigged it. Because since that 2015, I think 2 years after that 2015, he began to see the reality of Buhari, because he thought maybe he was going to change. So those who are so fanatical with or you are supporting somebody and the person is not doing the right thing, maybe as at that time when you were supporting the person might be doing good, doing the right thing, but as soon as the person changes and the person is not meeting up to your expectation, must you continue? That is the problem with a lot of people. Must you continue to support the person? I can support you today if you are good, but tomorrow if you are not doing the right thing, do you expect me to continue supporting you because I've supported you? That is the problem a lot of us have. Why anybody can change, and once you change, people begin to, so no, we can't take it. Just like a lot of people are giving testimonies, good testimonies concerning Fulani Esme. People will begin to tell you, we've been living with these people for a very long time, we've been living with them for a very long time, they were good people, this and that. What changed? And the worst part of it is that whether they are the ones or their brothers coming from other country, it is inconsequential, because they are not condemning the ass. And that is why people say, no, we can't continue. Because was it because you supported them or you were living together, and all of a sudden they now changed to become something else, and they became thorn on our flesh, and you expect us to continue saying that, oh, we have been together? No, it doesn't work that way. If people change, definitely situation will change as well. That is just the way I see it. So, but for the fact that all the people that supported Showore, or I say Showore, that supported Buhari, not that, but they were fed up of good luck Jonathan dead, doesn't mean that when Buhari is not doing the right thing, doing wrong thing, they should continue like that. That means then you need to question them. If they could see things going wrong at that particular time, and they say, no, we want a change. And again, now they are now having another person, that person that they supported, whether by commission or omission, the person is not doing the right thing, and they continue to support the person, then you'll be able to say, no, these people are not responsible. Maybe there's something that they have given to them. But it shows that they didn't collect anything. They were just tired of the past administration. And now that this one is not okay, yes, they said no, they can't continue like that. That's the way I see it. So you can't continue supporting somebody, and at the end of the day, the person is becoming something else, and you say, oh, we must support. No, because that is the problem. A lot of people who are supporting Goodluck Jonathan, they didn't say anything wrong that he was doing then. They didn't say anything wrong. Now you want to condemn Buhari's supporters. Since they said they cannot say anything wrong with Buhari, you too, you cannot say anything wrong with Jonathan. So are you guys not the same?